Ever stop to think how much those little impulse buys on your phone are adding up to, and how many subscription payments are sneaking out of your bank account every single month? Before I started using Rocket Money, let me tell you, I had no idea. But the first time I logged in, I saved $435. I couldn't believe it. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I just love the dashboard. It shows everything in one place, even the subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. And if there's something you don't need, Rocket Money helps you cancel it. Plus, it alerts you if a bill increases or if something unusual pops up in your account. It's basically like having a personal assistant for your money. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Kim today. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim. Sign up for my free daily newsletter, The Current, at getkim.com. So imagine this.
All right.
You want to buy an EV. So you decide, I want to buy a Kia.
Sure.
So you go into the dealership, you pick out your Kia, and they say, we have a special gift for you. And you're like, a spare tire?
Sure.
Okay.
Hopefully that'd be included, not a gift.
You never know.
Warranty.
A warranty.
Free oil changes.
Whatever it may be. But
Sure.
they say, we have a special air freshener just for you.
Okay.
And when you open up the air freshener, it doesn't smell like lavender or chamomile or anything like that.
New car? I guess you can't put a new car air freshener in a new car. You're just doubling up the same smell.
It smells like gasoline.
What?
Yes.
Why?
They say because people are missing the smell of gasoline and also motor oil in your Kia. Because after all, nothing says clean energy.
Right.
Like the smell of a Jiffy Lube waiting room.
It tells you also how much people want EVs.
Yes.
That they so desperately want their inside of their car to smell like gas. I can make your car smell like gas. Just go over to a Circle K or 7-Eleven. Just a little squirt in the back.
Whatever it may be.
Yeah, it'll smell like gas for years.
You know, the thing that I missed that when I did have my Tesla for that nanosecond was when I would put it in like ludicrous mode and that thing would just go flying and there's no sound.
It's like the Jetsons car. My Tesla's here.
I'm like, I want power.
Yeah, well, you're a car gal.
I am.
Well, how long? Just a prediction.
Yes.
I'm not going to hold you to it. How long until they stop making gas engine vehicles? Because we're going to get there.
We are. I think probably 10 years.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like 40.
No, I know, no. Well, because it's already happening now. And, a lot of people are upset at Ferrari right now.
Okay.
Because they came out with an EV.
Why get upset at them? Just don't buy it.
Okay, so don't buy your $600,000 EV.
Right.
Okay, that's just it. Okay, so I have a joke for you.
Great.
We're going to start.
I thought we already had it.
No, we're going to start off the podcast with probably one of the funniest jokes of all time.
You're so serious about this one. You were trying to make direct eye contact with the camera. Like you look straight dead into the camera, not even at me. Go ahead.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Speaking of gasoline.
Which we were. Should we possibly edit that so it's actually a transition?
Hey, I'm a professional broadcaster.
I can tell.
I'm in the National Radio Hall of Fame. I mean, it took many years of practice to get to this point.
Sure. Speaking of jokes.
What did the crude oil say to the gasoline?
I don't know.
You look so refined.
You said this was a good one.
I thought it was a good one.
No,
Was it a bad one?
Okay. I mean, you've had some that actually made me... You have another one?
No, not right
okay.
now. Don't get it. You look like you're getting ready to walk out.
A little bit of a panic attack there. I think I'm sweating. I've got the vapors.
The vapors. Let me just tell you, this is the best darn podcast in the history of podcasting. It is the accompaniment to the Current newsletter that's read by, 650,000 folks every single day. So if you're not already getting the Current, let me tell you an insider secret is that if you go to winfromkim.com, you not only get an entry to win a brand new iPhone Air valued at $999. I should just throw in that dollar.
Yeah.
Valued at $1,000.
Ooh.
Yes, that sounds so much better than $999.
So much more.
Then you also get automatically subscribed to the Current newsletter, which, by the way, you can unsubscribe at any time, but you're not going to want to because it is just so fabulous. It is, in my humble opinion, the best free newsletter in the universe.
So you went from the best podcast in the world to the best free newsletter in the universe.
Yes.
So there's one outside of this universe that's just better than the current.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to read a little bit more just to see. And of course, I'm Kim Komando, your beloved digital goddess trademark. Just wanted to throw that in there.
There's so many caveats to this episode.
There is. I heard from my trademark lawyer. He's like, you have to say that.
You have to say that?
I had to say that I'm the digital goddess.
And you have to say trademark?
No.
Or someone can steal it?
No, no, because if you don't use your trademark, somebody else can get it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to start using it.
Oh, sure.
I'm just going to post a video on Instagram every single day. Hey, digital goddess, see you tomorrow. And then you'll stop using it and I'll steal it and it'll be this big fight. Yeah.
I'll sue you and I will win.
I got nothing else to do.
Because that's right, because you're Andrea Babinski, co-host of the Kim Komando Show and also here on the podcast and then also on the morning show on KEZ.
Busy. So busy.
You're so busy.
You're just listening to us, please go over to YouTube, youtube.com/Kim Komando. We put up an entire video of this podcast. And I would say the video version of this podcast is better than the audio version. So the audio version is not the best podcast in the world because the video version is.
Yeah, because you get to see, look, I'm wearing a nice outfit today.
All black?
All black.
Who are you mourning?
Nobody.
No?
I just thought I'd wear black today.
Are you going after like a Steve Jobs look? Like just wear the same thing every single day?
Yeah, that's why I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, you got so much on your mind. You can't think about getting dressed.
Crazy.
Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. Also comment, like, and share. It helps the algorithm. If we trick the algorithm, then more people watch. And more people watch means we'll keep doing this.
So let me tell you, there were some documents that were leaked about Amazon.
Okay.
And what they project to be in the year 2033.
Hold on. Were these documents leaked that said, hey, someone pushes one button somewhere, the entire internet shuts down for an entire day?
Yeah, that was AWS, Amazon Web Services.
Word.
Well, they had some problem.
They did. Half of the internet shut down.
Well, I think it's so interesting. Do you know what it was? That much like you have like a check engine light in your car, Amazon Web Services has a health checker.
Don't believe it.
Okay, the health checker went kaput.
Don't believe it for a second.
And then the DNS arrangements, that all died too. Domain name system.
They don't want to say it.
I was thinking the same thing.
Especially because that excuse came out so fast. That was like when the airlines got hacked and they're like, oh no, we forgot to copy and paste a file from 1974 and Y2K and that's why everything went down. No, they got hacked.
I know, but they can't say that.
Yet.
Right.
In 8 months, mark my words, in 8 months we'll be sitting here and they'll say, oh, we got hacked.
Could you imagine Jeff Bezos sitting there on his yacht? What the hell's going on?
It's funny because I wake up really early to the morning show and it was 4 a.m. and there's a podcast I listen to on Monday mornings and I went to the bathroom and getting the coffee and I went, oh, it's not there. It's not uploaded. What's going on? I refresh. I'm like, where is it? I go over to the another one that I listen to. Oh, it's not there. What's going on?
Oh, wow.
They all use Amazon Web Services to upload to the Amazon Music app, which I listened to some podcasts there because they're commercial free. None of them were there.
Gosh.
It was all down.
There were so many companies that were down.
Oh, yeah.
Snapchat,
What they say
Coinbase.
was $6 billion of revenue was lost.
Crazy.
All right, go back to your thing in 30
But I will
years.
say that there's a guy by the name of Paul. Paul.
Uh-oh.
Talking to you. Okay. Leaves me this nasty note. It says, got my newsletter, Kim, and tried to click the links to get to Amazon, and I got a gateway error message. So therefore, you must be using AI to write your newsletter. And I noticed that more links than ever don't work. It was Amazon Web Services, Paul.
Hey, Paul, half the planet was out of business.
Yeah, Paul. Anyway.
Maybe he's watching right now and he's like, oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. That's the way I'm going to approach it. He said, you know what? I didn't know. I'm sorry. And
He was mean. He was mean in the message.
He had a moment. He really wanted to order. Think of this, though. You should love Paul. He's clicking through. If he's clicking through to go to Amazon and buy something, you're getting like 84 cents from that.
Oh. All right, Paul, you can be mean to me.
There we go. Thanks, Paul.
So the leaked docs say that Amazon, by the year 2033, is going to automate. This is really crazy. 75% of all its operations.
That's only 8 years.
Okay, they are going to replace 600,000 human beings
with robots.
Now, I did read in the article that not everybody's going to lose their job because they're going to need those 600,000 people or replace those 600,000 people.
Oh, that's a big pile of BS right there.
With other people that are going to maintain, operate, run, check, test all those robots.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, but maybe it's only going to be 200,000 of the 600,000, but not everybody's going to be out of a job.
They're going to save $12.5 billion.
They made that in 1 year from some of these AI companies.
Okay, do you think they're really going to automate 75% of their operations and keep 600,000 human beings?
No, but they might keep some. Do you really think they'll be able to do that in 8 years?
Yes.
The robots are there and
Yes.
ready and waiting.
Yes.
That's not good. That's a lot of jobs being lost.
That's a lot of jobs.
If you own a home, listen up. This is scary. The FBI is warning about a crime on the rise, home title theft. And it doesn't happen the way you might think. No break-ins, no stolen keys, just a forged signature on a single piece of paper filed with the county. In minutes, criminals can transfer the title out of your name, then use your ownership to drain your equity or even sell your home. The worst part, most people don't know what's happening until they get collection or foreclosure notices in the mail. That's why I trust Home Title Lock. When you visit HometitleLock.com/Kim, you'll get a free title history report and a 14-day free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection, including 24/7 monitoring of your home's title, urgent alerts to changes, and if fraud does happen. Their U.S.-based restoration team will work to restore your title, covering costs up to $1 million. Don't wait. Protect your home and equity today. Get your free 14-day trial at HometitleLock.com/Kim. That's HometitleLock.com/Kim.
Let's talk about Mark Zuckerberg.
Let's.
So, what kind of car do you think is his daily driver?
He's got to worry about what it looks like. Like the optics
That's a good point.
are
That's a good point.
important. And he doesn't want to look like a billionaire for a daily driver. So I'm going to say a Lexus EV.
That is a good choice.
Okay.
But you're wrong.
All right.
So there she goes with the sound effects.
I hate that buzzer. It's not, I mean, I hate being wrong and I hate being buzzed after I'm wrong, but that buzzer just gets under my skin.
It's a Cadillac CT5V Blackwing.
Okay.
It's almost
Is that an electric vehicle?
No, that's what's interesting about it.
It's
Almost 700 horsepower. It's a 6-speed manual monster.
okay.
Okay. Top is 200 miles per hour.
Is it expensive?
It starts at $96,000.
Okay.
Loaded 110.
So that's attainable. I mean, people go out there and buy tricked out GMC Yukons that are 150,000 and these aren't billionaires.
Yeah, and I mean, and like if you think about it, Mark Zuckerberg, he's sitting there, and it's like he paid for the car with like one EDM track. It's just like,
He could buy 1,000 of those. He could have, those could be disposable. He just have one every single day. Oh, where's my Tuesday car?
Now, I have seen photos of him going around in Silicon Valley in a Honda Fit.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's the optics there. Look at me, I'm the everyday billionaire. I also care more about the planet than I do about anything else. No, this 115,000. But you'd think he'd have something like a Maybach or...
When Jeff Bezos was still married, he was in a Honda Odyssey.
But was he doing that for the optics or was he just a weird guy?
Well, he's certainly not in a Honda Odyssey anymore.
No, he upgraded to many facets of his life.
Speaking of Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook is testing a brand new feature.
Great.
Okay. It's they will look at your entire phone's camera roll.
Okay. Because we gave him permission.
And just because they can, and any photo that you have in your camera roll, even though you maybe don't want anybody else to see any of those said photos, gets uploaded to Facebook. And so that this way, it's an easier way for you to edit all your photos. And they are going to be using every single one of your photos to train its AI.
Because we gave him permission.
Yes. You do have to opt in. You go first.
How do I opt in? So I don't have, it's not an auto opt that I have to then go and opt out like a lot of these companies like to do.
You know, I think this one is so atrocious that they had to give something.
Okay.
I mean, think about that.
I don't know if anybody will.
Here, okay, for our next
What are you
story.
sitting on?
For our next story, I have a prop for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That is my key fob.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, for those just listening, it's a single key fob.
Yes.
For what looks to be is a pacer, and then connected to that
A pacer.
is an Apple ID tag. Yeah.
AirTag.
Yeah.
So that this way I always know where my keys are located.
Sure.
Okay. A woman in Montana, her key fob stopped working.
Okay.
Okay. So she changed the battery
Right.
once, twice, 3 times. Okay. She then took her car and the key fob to the dealer
Okay.
and said, "It's not working." Okay. And he
Why would you give me a fidget? You know
Stop
me in my
that.
hands.
Put
I
it-
know.
Here, no, okay, if you're not watching, he's taking my key fob apart and now he's going to break it. If you break it, you bought it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm sure it only costs like $40-50 to replace.
I'm sure.
All right. So she took the key fob and the car to the dealer.
Okay. And the dealer says, we don't know what's wrong. And it should be working, but it's just not working. And then so she takes it home. She's like, okay, I'm going to try one more time with the battery. So she takes the battery out again, puts battery in. Key fob still doesn't work. So she goes to ChatGPT, and what it told her to do was to take the key fob and put it under her chin.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, try.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then it works.
Because it extends the range. Your whole head basically becomes a antenna.
Yes.
And I've also heard when you do this, you have to have your mouth open because that then directionals the signal. I've done it before.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I had never heard of that in my entire life.
I did it probably like early 2000s, like in my 20s when I was at a parking lot and couldn't find the car, and I'm clicking the button and nothing happens, and then you go, and it extends the range because your whole head becomes an antenna.
Well, yes, your whole body does.
Yeah.
And because your body's 60% liquid, and so water. So this way, I had never heard that. You know, I am impressed that you knew that.
Yeah, I don't know how I was taught that, but I was taught that years ago, probably from my dad.
Here, give me my keys back.
All right, fine.
You're gonna break them.
You don't want to switch cars?
Well, you want my pacer?
It's really nice. Lime green's a weird color, but it's really nice.
Let's see. Kohler has something new out. It's called a Dakota. It's a smart toilet add-on.
That doesn't look like a toilet. Whatever picture we're looking at right now, that doesn't look like a toilet.
That's the tracker. You put it on the side of your toilet.
Okay.
Okay. It will track your hydration and gut health. It will analyze your stool shape and frequency. It uses artificial intelligence. It's kind of like a Fitbit
For your poop.
for your poop.
Sure.
But wait, there's more. It has a fingerprint scanner because, of course, you want multi-use.
Sure. Everybody in the
On
house's
your
poop
toilet.
needs to be scanned.
Yes. It charges magnetically. And guess how much it costs?
Well, first of all, when you started talking about this, first thing that came to my mind was how much money is Kohler going to make off of all the medical data that they're going to be collecting?
Oh, tons and tons.
Because that's really important. And that's something that's never been really tracked before, right? Because
Yes.
it's something we do in private and we don't share. The second thing I thought was, I wonder if Facebook is going to analyze those pictures and then upload them to Facebook automatically so they're easier to edit. That was the second thing I thought. Third thing is I'm going to go with $599 as
Correct.
the price. Wow, I nailed it.
Nailed it. $599. But wait, there's more.
Oh, great.
Okay. This is the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not just $599.
Oh.
There's a $7 a month subscription fee.
Of course there is. Quick, give me $8. I got out of the bathroom.
It doesn't work.
My card got declined. Hold it in. Well, I mean, I understand caring about your health, but Go get your annual physical every year. Give a little sample, do a little blood test. You don't need Kohler taking pictures of your poop
No.
all the time. Something you're interested in, I'm guessing.
No, I'm not interested
Well,
in that.
you're a health fanatic. You wouldn't want to know if your bowels are proper?
I know everything's great.
Okay, you don't need Kohler to take a picture of it and prove it to you?
You know, I look down, I'm like, that is an accomplishment. That was amazing. It is.
Good girl.
Talk about software as a service.
Seriously. It better be soft. Otherwise, you need to go see your doctor.
Oh God! Years ago, there was somebody on Facebook who posted this picture of his toilet, what he had in there.
On Facebook?
Yes, and I was like, I don't know who this whack job is, who's a fan of the show, but
There's a classic one on Facebook Marketplace where a woman was trying to sell an outfit or something, and she was holding it up and took a picture in the mirror, and in the background you could see the open toilet that she had just used.
oh God, really?
Yeah. It's a classic.
No.
I'll send it to you later.
No.
Even with a healthy diet, sometimes we need a little extra support to stay energized, sharp, and ready for the day. That's why I'm excited to tell you about a product I love from my friends at Native Path, Native Hydrate. When it first launched in 2024, it sold out almost immediately, and now it's finally back in stock. Here's what makes Native Hydrate so special. It has smart nutrition that's packed with a clean blend of vitamins and nutrients to support deep hydration and daily wellness. And it's designed to work for everyone, not just athletes. And the flavors, wow, peach mango, mixed berry, and tangerine. They taste amazing because Native Path perfected natural flavoring. Grab Native Hydrate while you still can. Get this exclusive offer for my listeners. Save up to 44% plus free shipping. Visit getnativepath.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. Getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
All right. So what do you got?
What do you know? I want you to tell me everything you know
Okay.
about chronoarrhythmics.
Is that like the Eurythmics, the music group?
It is not.
Okay. Chronoarrhythmics.
Chronoarrhythmics.
Life rhythms.
No. It's a new math.
New math.
Yes.
I love math,
There's a guy,
especially when it has to do with money.
he's going by the name Alan Brooks, but they're changing his name to protect his identity. And he had a 1 million word conversation with ChatGPT.
1 million words.
1 million words going back and forth, where he, in the midst of the conversation, came up with a new math,
Okay.
a new way of solving problems that would probably take down the internet and be such a strong and powerful algorithm, he would be the next billionaire.
Was it like statistics or algebra or geometry?
All of the above.
Calculus.
It was transformative to all common known ways to do math.
Wow, that's big.
It would speed up all technology. And he was telling this to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, oh my God, you're a genius. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. This has never been seen before. This is amazing. And then he put in other calculations and other theories that ChatGPT would come back and say, absolutely, you've got it. You've nailed it. You're a genius. A new math. But ChatGPT was lying.
No.
Yeah.
So he went back and forth.
A billion.
Thinking, like, oh, I got it now.
A million words.
Just wait, that hot blonde's going to be all over me when she knows that I know chronorhythmics.
Rhythmics.
Arrhythmics.
Chronoarrhythmics.
No, whatever.
So ChatGPT actually told him, this is such a revolutionary breakthrough that I'm going to take this to the humans that run my company.
Oh, really?
And present it to them. And they will be coming to you to purchase, invest, help you work through this new math. And then ChatGPT went silent.
Okay.
No more updates. No more positive affirmations. No more agreeing with him. So he took his entire 1 million word conversation with ChatGPT, fed it into another AI chatbot,
DeepSeek.
to get it validated.
Okay.
Came back. You don't know what you're talking about. This is a bunch of crap.
Dummy.
Put it in Gemini. This makes no sense. This isn't new math. You haven't come up with anything. None of your calculations work. None of this is accurate. And so he got depressed.
Oh.
And the whole point of this is that for some reason, ChatGPT, and I've noticed it over the last 6-7 months, just agrees with you
Oh, yes.
and tells you you're so great and you're so smart.
You know what? I noticed that today. I was working on something. It's like, Kim, you're just so fantastic.
Right.
And I'm like, fantastic?
What's the point? It gets to the point where it leads this guy down 1 million words. I don't know how long of a conversation that is.
Well, 1 minute is about 150 words.
Okay, so we're talking days.
Yes.
Days of input and output from ChatGPT going back and forth, and all ChatGPT is telling me how smart and amazing he is. What's the point? Why did they do this?
Because it went down this rabbit hole. It was maybe he just needed to, maybe it needs a kick in the pants.
But is it to get you to continue to use it? Is it if you're going to go to ChatGPT?
Or it's just bad programming.
Is it bad programming?
Yeah, I think that's bad programming.
Is it intentional?
Somehow a couple wires got crossed.
Okay.
And maybe because it had never been presented this particular theory.
I'm making it more broad than just this guy and his fake math. It's the fact that people are getting these AI psychoses because they are living in this tunnel vision
That's
world
correct.
of them and ChatGPT,
Right.
where everything is golden and great and perfect and grand. And then when they bring it out of the world
They
of
find
ChatGPT,
out that it's
they
crap.
get kicked in the nuts.
Yes.
Why is ChatGPT? What's the goal of OpenAI? Because this is new. ChatGPT wasn't like this before. Everything you do, everything you
It's
present.
learning. It's learning as it's going.
Okay.
Its models are being based on everything before it.
But is it learning that we like this?
Yes, we want positive affirmation.
Okay.
I mean, we do. We love positive affirmations. I mean,
That's a great point, by the way.
we do. Thank you. I appreciate that
You're welcome.
because I'm just so smart.
That's a fantastic point.
I just love that. I mean, we spoke of somebody who worked here once, not too long ago,
Okay.
and she was the one that came in and said I needed to give her daily positive affirmations that she was doing a good job. Mm-hmm. And I subsequently ran into somebody and said, I'm so tempted to send her the video.
But is the psychosis thing is real. It's been documented multiple times. And I don't know if it's like a certain type of person that they have to be lonely or they're in need of something that you're talking.
I have a lot of self-esteem.
Maybe. But for this guy to think he's going to be a billionaire just because ChatGPT, obviously it was hallucinations.
Right.
ChatGPT. But is that where the positive affirmation's going so far?
I don't know. I mean, yesterday I was working with Chad on something else, and it was just getting every stupid thing wrong until finally I said, "You're just stupid."
So are you thinking about switching?
I tried Grok.
Okay.
That's just a wild child. Okay.
Okay.
It's just as you might expect.
Right.
Because I wanted to, and then because I wanted to try a video. I wanted to try to make a video of a 1940s radio station and then transition into one today.
Okay.
Because of a project that Barry's working on. And I went over to Grok, and it was like, I don't know how, but I got boobs in the bed. I was like, okay.
Grok, let me download this app right now.
That's Elon Musk. And I'm like, where did the boobies come from in the radio station?
Why didn't you use Sora?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I ended up using Sora.
What about the watermark? What are you doing about the watermark?
You can remove it.
How can you remove the watermark?
I'm not sure, but you can.
So you didn't remove it. You told someone who worked for you. I said,
No. The watermark's still there. If you go to Sora and you look at my name, you'll see the videos there.
And the watermark's still on there?
I would use them with the watermark.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who cares?
It is what it is right now.
I mean, that's just what it is. But speaking of AI, I wrote the other day in the newsletter about various AI jobs and how much they pay. Because I actually got a report from Asana, a big corporation, talking about how we need to have people pivoting or else they'll be unemployed. And so here they have they have different job titles. I didn't write them all down. Like a prompt engineer can make up to $250,000 a year.
Okay.
And
Now, what's the education line for a prompt engineer?
see, and that's interesting, is that to be an English major, a writer, or a marketer, is that sometimes they pivot to be a prompt engineer.
Okay.
These are like the AI whisperers. Okay. AI trainers make up to $150,000 a year. That's if they score AI responses. Machine learning engineers, AI product managers, AI consultants, all these things. And what we're going to be doing, which I think is so cool, is that on the Kim Komando show this week, is that we're going to be taking phone calls from people who want to pivot their job going into AI. And so I put this in the newsletter. I wrote all about this, and I put it in the newsletter on Monday. And I have gotten hundreds and hundreds of emails from people that are saying, I need to pivot right now. And it's really fascinating. I've got mail from, because I gave people like a link on where to send a note. I have notes from people who are in college saying, I'm graduating with an English degree. I don't think this is smart. I mean, gosh, imagine that. You're going to college and AI just goes.
In the 4 years you were there, the whole world changed.
Exactly. So joining us on the show this week is the head of the AI department for Arizona State University. Because, they did a deal with OpenAI, and they're actually offering a degree in AI. Okay. And some community colleges and universities across the country are now jumping on the bandwagon. But when we talk to this guy, one of the questions I'm going to ask him is like, how do you keep the kids in school? Right? I mean, what are you really going to teach them that is going to be relevant 6 months from now?
Opposed to them just going and learning it on their own and then developing the skills themselves?
Right. And so if you're watching or you're listening and you're wondering, like, how do I get into AI, just go to komando.com. There's a link at the top that says Ask Kim. And then we'll schedule you into the show. And so that this way we're going to talk to this guy together and then the callers. But I think we're going to make this a regular feature on the show because the response was something that I didn't expect.
You mean like a career in AI is there going to be the regular feature, or the workplace and artificial intelligence?
Yeah, I think so. Because there's so many people that are getting laid off, or they have been laid off, or they're about to get laid off. Like one woman, she works in marketing and digital advertising. She said that 75%, and she didn't want to say where she works. She said it's a big company, but 75% of her department was just laid off because they're being replaced by AI.
Right. Is there going to be a backlash, though?
I don't think so.
Well, we have the AI that's telling people their new math is correct and hallucinating. And will there be a backlash where they're not going to get the output? Wherever they're buying this AI software from, a salesperson is telling them, you can replace 75% and you'll either equal your output or you'll exceed it.
Right.
Are they not going to get what they're being delivered and they're going to have to go back to human beings working?
Well, some companies have.
Okay.
Remember Klarna? I mean, they did that. They got rid of all their customer service reps. And then now all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute. We need everybody back.
Right.
If not everybody, we need a good portion of them back. But the world is changing. And I really think that we would be doing a disservice if we didn't help people get to that next level. And so that's why I think it's, I think this is like, it's an idea of mine that's germinating. And so if you're watching or you're listening and you're like, hey, I'm wondering about this part of AI. I worry about this part as far as the workplace. What type of degree should I be getting? If I'm 50 years old and I'm getting displaced, now what do I do? And I think that's also a big problem because I have a note from a woman who's 72 years old and she works as a substitute teacher. And she's worried about getting displaced. I mean, think about that. She's 72.
Right. Imagine if you're 22.
Yes. What are you going to do then? So drop us a comment on the video or just head over to komando.com and hit Ask Him.
All right.
Okay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
AI,
Yes.
automation. Wait a minute. Do you have a big yard? I know you have like a patio and a pool and all that stuff, but do you have like a yard?
No.
No? So nothing you need to mow?
No, we actually put in like fake grass.
Okay. So because there's a new mower coming out.
Yes.
And it is electric, of course. You can get up to 4.5 hours of mow time.
So is it like a robotic mower?
Well, there's two versions. There's one you can drive.
Oh,
And this one, like I said, you can get 4.5 hours, up to 4 acres of coverage. So
that's a lot.
It's big. So, I mean, it's going to obviously it's going to cover any yard in the suburbs, but it's meant for these big yards, these big houses. And it's going to be $33,000.
No way. 33 grand
Yes.
for a lawnmower?
Right. And the headline was like, this new lawnmower is going to cost more than a Honda Civic. And they're talking about the features where it'll be like a Roomba almost, where you go out and you map out how you want your yard mowed.
$33,000?
Just wait, hold on.
Okay.
Then you map out how you want your yard mowed, and then it will remember that. And then you bring the lawnmower to the starting point, hit go, and it'll automatically just mow your lawn.
Okay.
That one is not $33,000.
How much is that one?
They're not telling the price yet.
Because they have some of those out right now, and they're about, I think, $700 or $800.
Right, but you're thinking of one of the little robots.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a guy actually on TikTok who makes a couple $100,000 a year just posting videos of his lawnmower doing people's yards. His robot lawnmower, doing it all by itself. Regardless, that was a left turn. They're not even announcing the price yet. The price for the full automatic version will come out later this year, and it's going to be even more than $33,000. And you can bet your bippy there'll be a subscription to it.
Oh, yes, of course.
$33,000 for a lawnmower.
But think of everybody that just replaced.
I can go hire someone to mow my lawn every other hour for less than $33,000.
I don't think this is for a consumer. I think this is
for homes.
For homes?
Correct.
Because I'm just thinking, like, remember when I had the last house? I mean, that was 2 acres.
Right.
Okay. We probably had, I don't know, maybe a half an acre of grass.
Right.
Okay.
And what did you pay for someone to take care of that?
A couple $100 a month.
Exactly. Now, basically, an automated lawnmower is someone else taking care of it, and it's going to be probably around 50 grand. That's insane.
That is insane. But if you had a house in the Hamptons with 400 acres.
Or two, it's like the billionaires buying the super yachts. They just want to show off. They want to, go up to their neighbor. Hey, check out the lawnmower doing it all by itself in the backyard.
I saw a man slumped over a lawnmower just crying his eyes out. And I thought,
Did you?
yeah, it's like, he must be going through a rough patch.
Yeah. That was silly. I liked it.
Hey, just a quick reminder, if you laughed, you learned, you had a great time, make sure that you give us a great 5-star review. Wherever you get your podcasts, just make sure that you give us a nice 5-star review, because that lets more people find the great podcast that we have.
Absolutely.
And you can say a few kind words. You can say things like, gosh, Kim's so pretty. Mm-hmm. Love Kim's jokes.
Sure.
Then there's Andrew.
Those and any other lie you can come up with. You can say all of those.
But it works. I still can't believe you knew how to do that with the key fob.
Yeah, I don't know. I think one of my uncles may have taught me that.
Boy, look at that. See, even I learned something new.
But
today.
that was like 25 years ago. Technology hasn't changed. They're still using the same transmitters.
Yeah, that's true. There is,
and that thing's like $400 to replace.
I think it is $400.
It's ridiculous.
It's nuts. Anyway, folks, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.